Hey guys, this is Never44 and today we are going to hand down HUAWEI P60 series. And the first one is a HUAWEI P60 Pro. It has two specs starting from 6,988 yuan. As you can see, screen is very smooth with a brand new ID design, and it says it has water resistance for IP68. And this is matte black finish. You can see that the rear cameras combined look like a koala bear. And now we are going to dive into the Pro cameras. This is ultra wide, and I'm keep zooming in. As you can see, it looks like an iPhone experience. It's very smooth, and the system will automatically recalculate the photos as you enter the gallery. You can see the light is changing, and it can show the HDR content as well. And on the bottom left of the photo, there is a watermark from HUAWEI P60 series. This one is the Rococo White, which is the brand new finish from HUAWEI P60 series. They said this was coming or inspired by French artists. Actually, after zooming into 100 times, it's a little bit shaky, I have to admit it. And the color of this phone is just gorgeous, you know. It looks like the dust of shells. It reflects the color of the room very vividly. It's just gorgeous. And it can zoom up to 100 times. Actually, after zooming into 100 times, it's a little bit shaky, I have to admit it. It's a digital zooming experience, so you cannot count on its photo quality. It's more like a preview. This one is for P60, the black version, and it starts at 4,488 yuan. It has quite a similar tech specs of the P60 Pro and P60 Arts. And it also got an IR remote feature, which means that you can control your TVs, your ACs on your phone. That's really convenient. And this is the brand new one. I really love the design, actually. At the beginning of the release of this P60 Art, I really didn't quite a fan of it. But just like Mr. Yu Chengdong said, you can just gradually fall in love with the design of the rear camera set. It looks like an island, but it's still got the features, it's still got the great cameras, and it's really standing out among other P60 series or even among other phones. And this is the biggest update of the foldables of HUAWEI. It's the HUAWEI Mate X3. And the first time when I had it in my hands, it's really light. After it fanned out, it feels a little bit heavier than my iPhone after it folded. That's really light. And as you can see, it can also zoom in and zoom out like the P60 series. And you can see the camera shutter button has a little voice signals there. That means it's automatically picking for keywords, for example, cheese, or keywords like that, or in Chinese, 茄子, etc. And after it got unfolded, it got another update. It can stay at this particular angle. And as you can see, it's also filming me back. And this is the greatest feature that fully utilizes the rear cameras. That is, the small screen or the exterior screen can be the preview screen for the rear cameras. And it also got bouquets for my portraits. I didn't enter any specific modes, but I just clicked the shutter button and it just took a gorgeous portrait with bouquets for me. It also got a smooth scrolling, zooming experience as well. The upper half screen got to be a preview and the lower screen got to be a touch panel. It's more like a touchpad. And those are the features that the Huawei suggested for me to experience. But however, they didn't provide any signals or Wi-Fi to this phone, so I cannot go through it. And this one is introduced me with the split screen feature. It demonstrates that I can both split the message and TikTok, which is Douyin in China, on the same screen. And they said it can also be for up and down split screens, but however, I didn't got that feature out. I'm not quite familiar with foldables because I don't have one or I don't want to use one actually. But HUAWEI Mate X3 is quite an extraordinary one that I want to use it. And this one is WPS from Kingsoft. It's quite interesting because Kingsoft, which is the company that produced or developed WPS, is actually from Mr. Lei Jun's company. Anyway, as you can see, I'm trying to split WPS, and this is app hovering. You can just drag it to the top right corner of the screen and it minimized. And of course, you can definitely drag it to the left side of the screen and select another app to finish your split screen.